what the hell happened last night. Nobody believes me. So it's officially July 27th, which means it's my 40th birthday. We had kind of a late night last night. We went to see Mark Maron, which was an incredible comedy show. You can check that out in yesterday's video. But we walked out of there, we decided to get a nightcap. It was a kind of weird bar. There was a very strange mix. I think it was called Furco. I had like a pina colada with the kaffir lime. It was served in a martini glass, which is the first time I've ever had a pina colada that wasn't completely cold. It was pretty good. And then walking back to our hotel, there's a A&W stand that is open 24 hours, so we stopped in there. Definitely a weird vibe in that place. There was a lot of younger kids, I would say like high school, maybe college. And there's one guy who fell asleep. I mean, it was only like 1:30 in the morning. Maybe even earlier actually, 1 o'clock in the morning. Guy fell asleep with his head in his hands holding a burger in one hand. It was kind of a very unique experience. So today we're gonna hit the streets here close to our hotel. We found a place, walking back and forth from the festival, there's this place, a Japanese hot dog place called Hotto Doggu that we really wanted to try. They put like ramen noodles and shit on top of the hot dogs. Just kind of reflecting a little bit on, you know, what it's like to be 40. It basically is exactly like being 39. I mean, it's a couple hours that pass, so nothing really changes that much. But got a lot of love from family and friends so far today. It's 9 o'clock. I've been up for a few hours. I honestly had trouble sleeping last night. First night here that I had trouble like that. The other nights weren't too much of a problem. In fact, yesterday we slept in until like 9 o'clock, which was weird. So there's a Foot Locker House of Hoops that I want to check out. There's a place called City Trends I want to check out that might have some cool stuff to look at. And then tonight we have Jim Norton, which should be another amazing comedy show. And that's basically it. Even on vacation, I'm in charge of the dishwasher. I guess I'm a fucking dishwasher. So we've been doing a ton of walking on this trip, and this isn't a paid endorsement or anything, but earlier this year I got a pair of Boost sneakers by Adidas. I have to say, out of all the sneakers I have, this is the most comfortable, and I'm beating the hell out of these this year. Totally a lifesaver in this whole situation. We've been doing a lot of walking, and my legs feel fine. Usually, like, my back hurts, my legs hurt, and these are like a lifesaver, so check them out if you get a chance to. Got a Foot Locker House of Hoops. Like I don't have enough sneakers. Like I didn't just tell you about sneakers I was wearing. But we're gonna check it out, see what we could find. Sometimes they have some good clothes in these places, so we'll see if there's something unique to Montreal. Maybe we'll pick it up. Oh, they have those shorts I like.
That was orange and blue.
We're gonna check out this coffee shop called MELK. Alright, we're gonna check out this boutique. I see some Bape, I see some ice cream, Supreme, Billionaire Boys Club, Off-White. Let's see what they got in here.
Very hot.
Oh, look at this.
Those look familiar?
That's
no,
not
that's
them.
not what I got.
That's the band.
Yeah.
See, that's the original Chocolato. Right? Nope.
No?
That's that.
Oh.
So we're just getting back to the hotel room from lunch. We checked out that place, Hotto Doggu, and it turns out that my eyes definitely deceived me in this. So I thought it was a hot dog that would be topped with ramen and other stuff on top of it. It turns out what I got was, instead of a hot dog, the ramen was the hot dog. So it was incredibly unfulfilling. It basically was just like eating a plate full of carbs. There was a very thin piece of pork belly on top of it. It was like maybe a quarter of a normal slice of bacon. It wasn't exactly fulfilling, but they had these spiral thin fries that have teriyaki sauce and Q mayo on it that were really good. So I wouldn't recommend going there. It kind of was one of those tourist traps that really got me this time. We did decide, since it's my birthday, to get something sweet. So we walked up and down the strip, kind of into the Just for Laughs festival a little bit. We decided to come back. There was a place called Chocolato, which had these like dessert pizzas. And we got one that was basically Black Forest. So it had maraschino cherries, Oreos, it had some ice cream, some Nutella, some chocolate syrup. It was over the top, but it was just the right thing. Kind of hold us over until this evening, and before Jim Norton, we'll grab a little dinner and then hang out. We'll see. Guess I can show you guys some of my pickups of the day. So we went to this place called Off the Hook, which had a few locations. I think it's very possible that we visited all 3 of these locations, actually. Looking at the addresses, we went to 3 Off the Hooks. Each one was different, actually. The one today was the best one we went to. The guy was super nice. He helped me out with the size. He even complimented me on my sneakers, my Adidas that I showed you earlier that I was wearing. So it says, I wear all my hype shit to the mall, which is completely true. On the back, it says the same thing. It actually has $0 add to cart, which I don't really understand, but it seemed kind of cool. Then at the Nintendo stand, we went again, and we picked up a couple of these hats. They were giving them out today. I wanted one last night, but they didn't give them to me. And they have Luigi too, so that might be a pickup for later. And then I got my favorite shaving lube, which is Jack Black. Not affiliated with the Jablinski Games, Tenacious D, actor Jack Black, but he endorses them, so it's good stuff. I use it. I can't find this size at home. They only want you to buy like a gallon, which I guess would be the size for like a salon or something. So it was nice to find that, so we'll bring that back. And that's today's pickups. Other than lunch, we're gonna just relax for a little bit and head out to the comedy show later. Walking down to Just for Laughs. It's a little early. We're gonna try to catch a little dinner before the show we're going to. I don't know, I might try that Nintendo booth again. We'll see. Cassie probably wants to kill me. I keep going to this Nintendo Switch booth and the games take forever to load. And I own a Nintendo Switch anyway. And most of the games are already preloaded, so it's like pointless for me to go. But I did score 2 Mario hats for me and Noah to wear. So yeah, there's some food trucks. We're gonna see if we can catch something from there for dinner. You know, from there, see where we get. Walk around, maybe get a coffee. Keep us up for Jim Norton. Should be a good show. A mime is a terrible thing to waste. Funny in the video. What? That guy's like juking in the middle. Jack, the steroid guy.
Look at the ha-ha-ha sign. That was a lot of laughter.
like we got some poutine, sandwiches, vegetarian fare, Thai ice cream. Got some fish and chips, lobster roll. There's paella for two. Dentist dogs. I ain't falling for a hot dog again. You never know. Churros. Pups looks good. Mediterranean food. Sloppy Joe guy. It's like a little wine bar, barbecue. That's the place we went to the other night. The Katsu. Yeah, bugs flying into my head. I don't know. I think I might go with the poutine. Burger looks good. So just because poutine wasn't heavy enough, I decided tonight to go with poutine with foie gras on it, which is fatty duck liver. Yesterday I had the smoked meat version of poutine. This looks like the cheese curds look even more fresh than what we had yesterday. The gravy is like made with a cider, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's super hot. So. Their gravy here is not as salty as the previous place. Super rich. I went with the small because the large would have been way too much. Might get something else too while we're walking through. But this is literally the farthest food truck in the whole festival. We stopped in the sports bar for a quick drink, and we haven't had any drinks yet, so that's just me talking. I can't talk, obviously. I actually found the Megadeth beer. Just poured it for you right now, so figure that one. Oh, it even comes in the glass. Look at that. My brother's gonna be really happy about that. You can check out his channel right here. Go back to the beer. It's pretty cool. They even give it to you in a special glass. Cassie got a mojito. Let's have a little drink before the show. All right, so I'm gonna explain myself now. If you see those words next to each other, Brasserie Sportive. Yes, I know it means sports bra now, but the first time you see it, sports bar now, but the first time you see it, doesn't it look like it means sports bra? Come on. This is the art center where we're seeing our shows. Last night before Mark Maron, we got some coffee. There's a cool little coffee shop right in the back there. It's called Archimbault, which is what we're gonna get now, and then probably line up right outside of the theater there. I think it's the same theater as last night. Oh, Archimbault is the bookstore, I'm being told. Van Hout is the coffee shop. We're walking out of Jim Norton. He did a really good set. It was more of a classic stand-up set. Definitely right, his material was spot on what I would expect from a Jim Norton show. Totally different than from Mark Maron. Maron was on for like an extra hour compared to Norton. At this point, we're gonna, I think, grab a quick burger at the 24-hour A&W, close out my birthday with that, and meet you back at the hotel room. So we're back at the hotel room. Picked up A&W on the way back, or as we call in the States, A&W. Just got a burger and fries. We went last night, and it was kind of a disaster. I explained it in the last video. You can watch that here. I decided to go tonight. Cassie's gonna share some of this with me. So, running down the festival, it was really good. We went to the New Faces of Comedy the first night. Then we took a night and did kind of our own thing. And then Mark Maron was last night. Probably the most outstanding comedy show I've ever seen. Very different type of comedy than I've ever really seen. He had a lot of crass humor, but it was kind of weaved into a very complex network of shorter jokes, and it kind of all came together in the end. It was outstanding. Jim Norton was a little different. He actually had an opener, and he also had the host, the MC. MC was awesome. The opener was very good. She was outstanding, and we enjoyed Jim Norton's show a lot. It was very much Jim Norton humor, start to finish, which is exactly what we paid for. And it's a very straight stand-up set. He did some crowd work, and it was very good, very well done. I think that given the pricing, Mark Maron I think was worth a lot more because he went for twice as much time. But both shows were excellent. Looping together, you know, for dinner I had a little bit of poutine. It was a small portion, but I had foie gras, so I decided to keep it small. We had some coffee and a beer after that. Now I'm kind of on the hungrier side. I haven't been hungry today at all, so this is the first time I've been hungry, so I'm kind of waiting to devour this burger. So I'm gonna do that, then we're gonna hit the bed. I guess I should show you what it looks like. I went with a double. Very simple. They dress it with everything. There's onions, pickles, ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. So fries are very good. They're kind of like the food service fries that you get, salty and delicious. So that's my birthday.